It is. I mean, essentially, you know, I think that there are two things going on here. One are people who, like Kennedy, I suspect, who are actually eugenicists. They believe in like a survival of the fittest sort of attitude. And the fittest are usually wealthy white people, like who are just like them. Everybody else, like, go fuck themselves, basically. The other are people who just don't give a shit at all and they're just making money, or acquiring more power, and they don't care if basically potentially millions of children die as a result.
How many of the people that are involved in this panel, how many people around RFK, how many of those people have these bunk wellness brands where they sell you brain powder and alternative treatments? To me, that's a huge driver of the anti-science movement here. Massive.
The new chair of the ACIP, who replaced Martin Kulldorff, the great Barrington guy who's now doing Bobby's think tank, he started an organization called Frontline Care Clinicians Against COVID or something, FLCCC. They've now changed the name to the Independent Medical Alliance, basically so that they could expand their ivermectin grifting brand to other diseases besides COVID, essentially. So now they're, like William Mack, as you mentioned, like promotes treating cancer with ivermectin. They're now trying to treat all this other stuff with ivermectin. It's ridiculous because the irony to me is that if RFK did have a brainworm, you know what the treatment would be for that? Ivermectin. It would actually work for that. I guess depending on the type of worm. But that's what ivermectin is. It's a dewormer. And it actually does work very well for that. It just doesn't work for all these other things. But it's cheap. And so it feels to people, I think, when they're getting it